A look at the 76ers starting group. We've got James Harden. He's out there with Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 3. Chicago with the ball. Out to the right wing. Here's Jay. Back to Levine. 5 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. That one off the back iron and out. Maxey against DeRozan. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. First free throw is good. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Now here's Sabonis. 9 points in his last outing.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
At the line for Chicago, Domantas Sabonis. At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're about a minute into the first. To the left wing. Left side, Maxey. Shoots over Levine. Rebound by the Bulls. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
Yeah, that was a hard-fought win for them. Couldn't finish the job in regulation, but things came together for them in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
And that one drops.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Down low, Jay laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile one drive.
Yeah, aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Outside Maxey. On the take, and he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Harden. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Levine against Maxey. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
The ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Morris, he's checked in for Harden.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Taylor. Inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than layups, so I'd agree with you there.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Vildoza. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Pass to Terry. Here's Dosunmu, guarded by Morris. To the middle. Here's Terry. Second chance effort. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
At the line for Chicago, Terry. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Grant, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
Pass to Terry. Here's Dosunmu. And Reed pulls it down.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
He shoots it. Here's Jamison. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
13 foul. Shooting for Philadelphia. At the line for two.
And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Vildoza. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Oh, it's stolen. Morris on the wing. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Rebound by the Bulls. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Terry. Pass to Maggette. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So both teams changing it up here. Hits both from the stripe. There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Maxey. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Sixers on top, up 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the court.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop when the opposing team scoring.
Taking a look at Philadelphia.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months rehabbing back and foot injury.
gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in." Guys?
He's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. I'll give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
Here's Jamison. Here's Embiid. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Harden. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Harden. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
Nobody better at running the screen and roll than Harden. He's conniving, creative, pacing, spacing, all of that on display. Incredible in the pick and roll.
Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look. With the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 6. Inside leaner. That one a little long. The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Jay. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Maxey. He had 22 in the win against the Clippers. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here's Terry. The Bulls with another miss.
Well, that's a rare miss for him.
And so it's the Philadelphia 7.
With the score, the Bulls 32, the 76ers 41.
And we've got 3rd quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Jay. Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Domantas Sabonis out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Jay in at the point. That's the group for Billy Donovan. Getting going here in the second half. Here's Jay. They trail by 9. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. Levine can't hit.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. No good off the glass. And the Bulls shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Pass to Jay. DeRozan outside. Outside Levine. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Embiid. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 6 from 3-point range thus far. Here's Grimes. Back to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And here is Maxey. Basket counts.
Tyrese
Maxey's got 10 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Jay. 10 points for him. Tipped. And now the Sixers on the break. And the finish on the break with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Chicago ball.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. DeRozan outside. Pass to Sabonis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Joel Embiid.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
And Sabonis drops them both. The 76ers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Over to the left wing. Left side, Maxey. Nice D from Levine.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Jay. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Right wing. Outside Maxey. Here's Grimes. And the 76ers get it back. Count it. He has 6.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Here's Terry. He's got 6. Pass to Jay. The teardrop.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
DeRozan outside. Here's DeSumo. Shot clock at 5. Here's Terry. Here's Jay. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Harden. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Pass to Morris. Here's Reed. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going. Philadelphia's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the small forward position. Here's Grimes. Shot clock at 6. Takes one from 10 feet. The shot no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Levine. Uses the glass on the layup.
Levine is 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that with that outstanding, unreal leaping ability.
And here's Embiid. He's guarded by Sabonis. Embiid misses. The Bulls shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Jay. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Grimes. Following the bucket by the Bulls. Shoots over Levine. The Sixers with another miss. To the inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Over to the wing. Here's Maxey. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And that one's good. Jay.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Maxey. Inside. Here's Embiid. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis.
And at 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Chicago. And Grant, you played on the Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Yep, count it. 24 points for him.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
2 minutes.
Harden pass to Maxey. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now here's Harden.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Maxey. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Sixers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And what's more satisfying than beating someone who's last beaten you? This will even things up 1-1 in their 3-game series against Chicago.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Tyrese Maxey.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
look all game.
Yeah, I'm guarding a guard.
I'm guarding Uno. Great. Oh, I stopped him.
Early miss. All right. All right, Rodney, get ready for a rebound. I'm going up. Rodney, that's not how you rebound the ball. Okay?
Everything's going to be that in transition. So the best we can is sprint back.
Yeah, I'm pretty slow.
Okay, I'm going in. Switch up. Oh, Rodney.
How are they snatching these boards?
They're just looking to set up. Oh, okay. That was nice.
I like it. All right.
Good shot.
They have come to play, and we're still waking up. So
I've been playing all night. They don't sleep.
good contest. Oh wow. All right. We can't let a goose egg happen. Not on our event, fellas. Come on now.
Get it.
There it is, Rodney. All right, he's coming in.
Oh, come on.
We got the contest. Oh yeah, that's right. No top plays on us, Uno.
Oh, wow. No.
Well, Doris, we're missing a few players in this one. With the injury bug impacting both of these teams, it's too bad.
Professional basketball players generally have that next man up mentality. But to me, it also puts pressure on the coaching staffs. Can you adjust your rotations? Do you extend the minutes of some of the players who are available? These are all questions that have to be worked out.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Taylor is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Ford. Then there's Jay, and it's Levine in at the 3 slot.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. I asked him about the speed they're going to face tonight. He said it's important that we don't allow this to become a track meet. We have to be patient and efficient offensively, and most importantly, get back defensively. Guys, he thinks if they can do that, they're going to be okay.
Thanks, David. Here's Toronto now. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low mistake team in today's NBA, because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks. Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Battle. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Still Raptors ball.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. The shot that time, not on target. And the Bulls going the other way now. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
And the basket by Jay.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Battle passes to Boucher. The pass to Barnes. Boucher up top. Shot clock at 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you see Boucher willing to take a hit if it means getting to the free throw line. Nice job, Chris.
This is his first free throw of the game. A new lineup here for the Bulls.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Boucher nails both of them.
What I like about Chris Boucher is he seems to understand what his team expects from him. They need him to guard, they need him to rebound, and they know how aggressive and assertive he is on the offensive end.
Now, here is Maggetti. Pass to Dosunmu. Fires for 3. Boucher with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The kick out to Porter from outside the arc. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Dosunmu, the pass to Terry. Now here's Dosunmu. Shoots over Van Vliet. Again, Chicago.
Well, he knew what he wanted to do there. Uses that height to get a clean look over the smaller defender.
Outside Porter. Covered by Mitchell. Pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. That's tipped. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Van Vliet. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. And he makes good on the lane.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for the Bulls, Ayo Dosunmu. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Shoots over Dosunmu, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Raptors lead by 2, and we'll be back shortly for the...
Ladies and gentlemen,
and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for Chicago.
Number 0.
They've got Gary Trent. Scotty Barnes is out there with Dort. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Battle and at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against Philadelphia played some huge minutes. He picked up 26 points, and he did a great job of letting the game come to him, connecting on a number of his shots. And on top of that, the energy and hustle he played with was really impressive. which is why he was able to stuff the stat sheet. Kevin, we'll see if he can do that again tonight.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
Here's Floyd. And it's off from three-point range. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 2. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
The failure to make shots on a consistent basis, that's going to put you behind the 8 ball all night.
I thought most of the shots they took were low percentage looks. The key in the NBA is, can you get your best scorers into their best spots? They didn't do that.
Sabonis kicks to Levine. And there's the pass to Jay. Oh!
My goodness.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Doherty in the post. Sabonis is there. And again, no good by Toronto. The Bulls leading by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Floyd. Here he goes. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe.
So it's Chicago.
Holding the play. The score is the Raptors 27. The Bulls 38.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Jay out there with Floyd. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Taylor in at the 4. Passes it to Bennett. There's the 3. He doesn't hit that one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Bean passes to Jay. Here's Sabonis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, to me, the size of Sabonis creates problems for the defense. You cannot be careless in how you guard this guy.
He's off on the second. Raptors trail by 13. Barnes passes to Trent. That shot, no good. Nice D from Sabonis.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad's.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
The Raptors shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
13 foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Domantas Sabonis at the line for two.
Free throw good, Sabonis.
You know what? There seems to me to be an infectious energy when we're talking about Domantas Sabonis. This is a big man with a great future in the NBA.
And the Raptors making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. Pass to Barnes. Anunoby against Levine. And here is Anunoby. Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
And the jam by Levine.
No surprise, Zach LaVine goes for the slam, opens a window at the cup, and he takes advantage.
Raptors trail by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Anunoby. A three-pointer, no good. And for the Bulls, they're shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And the basket by Jay.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Trent outside. Taylor against Barnes. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Jay. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Raptors trail by 21. Barnes finds Van Vliet. On the wing, Anunoby. Here's Barnes. And the layup's good off the glass. Barnes has got 6.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Anunoby. Beyond the arc. That shot off, and the Bulls going the other way now.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Van Vliet against O'Neal. Porter kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Porter. Shot clock at 5.
Well, Otto Porter is a master at drawing contact on shots just like that.
The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. The pass to Jay. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Now, here's Anunoby. Guarded closely. And the Raptors miss again. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. Jay the pass to him again. Good D by Barnes. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
Doherty's checked in for Toronto. Chris Boucher comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Chicago also making a switch. Mitchell's checked in.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And the shot is good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Barnes passes to Boucher. Van Vliet outside. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Jay. Great D that time from Van Vliet. And so it's Chicago with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter.
35. The Bulls, 54.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Doherty out there with Chris Boucher. And it's battle and at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Inside, here's Doherty, and finished off by Doherty.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Floyd passes to Jay. Anunoby against Levine to the inside. Jay. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Didn't need 2 hands for that slam. That'll do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. To the paint, here's Jay, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Raptors trail by 19. Passes it to Anunoby. Trent outside. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. Latrey. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Floyd passes to Jay. And Boucher sends it back. And Jay gets the whistle that time. Both teams making substitutions here.
For Chicago. 1 shot.
That's good from Maggette.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Real tough proposition here. They've got to knock down a 3, foul, hope for some misses, then make another 3. I would not hold out much hope.
Trent, that's a two-pointer. And the Raptors miss again. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.
Look at this, look at the wrist, everything is on me. Scrapping diamonds from the ground, look at me now. Taking L, no, I take, look at me now. See my name's on the list, not just anybody. Look at this, look at the wrist, everything is on me. It's on me, but it's basic. Keep it on me if they want to say. Nothing was down in the basement. All the years I was testing my patience. Now look at these big rocks. I'm in my bag at the big guap. Whipping the jack with these stick. I don't got time, it's just quick. All these diamonds dancing on me. Look at me, look at me. DR, rocking that Fanny. Beamers and Bentleys, they act friendly. When you up now, they just wanna come down. Been through up down, so we heading uptown. Use a coke rhyme in a girl. No diamonds and pearls. Life is a blur. Scrapping diamonds from the ground. Look at me now. Taking L, no, I take. Look at me now. See my name's on the list, not just anybody. Look at this, look at the wrist, everything is on me. Scrapping diamonds from the ground, look at me now. Taking L, no, I take, look at me now. See my name's on the list, not just anybody. Look at this, look at the wrist, everything is on me. Okay.
Salty, I do that to them often. Versace on my feet, and you know your daddy bought them. For the streets, so you know I never house them. I'm like a GPS, I'ma reroute them. Gemini, send them where I found them.
Here.
Not happening. Or it will.
Dang.
That was a quick game.
Glad we got those 4.
That's what Team 2K TV does. We give the community wins, thus for giving them double XP. So we're really giving to the community when we're out here taking L's and giving them wins. You know what I'm saying, guys?
That's what we're all about.
Blowing kisses and blowing games.
Game number 2.
All right, we're not gonna dance this time. We gotta look locked in.
We can't show off like that again.
Hey, why am I dancing?
Rodney, you already broke the trust here. All right, 3-0. Let's lock in.
Oh, we're so slow.
Very slow.
Just wish.
This is what happens when you guys don't listen to Joe Knows, because he knows. You guys don't know. I never want to see these.
We've got two teams here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
Here are the starters for Utah. They've got Josh Hart, Colin Sexton out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Sexton passes to Irving. Just 4 to shoot. Gets a very good look and converts.
When you play with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, look, Kyrie has learned how to operate off the ball.
The offensive rebound. Good work there as it goes.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Hart, averaging around 5 points a game. Outside Irving. Markkanen right side. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Something that got Lauri Markkanen on the NBA radar was his lightning fast release. He's got a quick and accurate catch and shoot jumper as you could ever want.
And with Markkanen's size and the fast release, Richard, he can get his shot off wherever he wants.
It's a combination you'd love to see in an outside shooter. Length, a fast high release, and a soft touch from deep.
Shot's good by Hart.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets. Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Now here's Hart. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Pass to Irving. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Markkanen. And he banks in the layup.
Some real toughness from Markkanen. Powers through the contact, then has the focus and touch to finish.
Here's Floyd. And here's Levine. 11 feet out. That shot missing.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Left side Irving. Outside Sexton. Three-pointer. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Brad.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans... do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Outside Hart. Back to Sexton from 15 feet away. Tries again, and he lays it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
So Chicago into... Here's Sexton. Coming off a 16-point game against Portland. So the Jazz 5 right now. Colin Sexton out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Hart in a small forward. Now here's Irving. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Hart. Sabonis with some nice D.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Raptors had a huge game. He scored 20 points and did a great job of not forcing shots. It's the kind of patience you like to see. He was a big reason they were able to snap that losing streak, using it as motivation. Guys?
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
Guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
And it's Jay missing. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. It's Hart on the wing. 4-3. Utah, the rebound. Outside for Irving. Goes back up. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Sabonis. Can't hit that one. Poeltl with some nice D. Levine against Hart. Down low. Here's Poeltl. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Levine. Hart with the defensive effort.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, B.A. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
Now here's Irving. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Hart. After the basket by Chicago. Right side, Sexton. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Sexton's got 5.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Sabonis, left side. To the middle. Pass to Floyd. Sabonis with it. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Utah leading. And Utah calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
On your feet, fans, it's time for your Chicago Lovables. Keep it.
So it's the Utah Jazz.
It's T-shirt time, fans. On your feet and make some noise. That's the end of the first half with the score, the Bulls.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And for Chicago, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. We've got Domantas Sabonis, and it's Taylor in at the power forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And it's Jay missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Hard against Levine. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Zach Levine. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Jazz.
And both free throws good for Hart. And here's Chicago. It's a 13-point game. Here's Floyd. Off the window. It's good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And so it's Utah with it. Outside Irving. Back to Sexton. Markkanen outside. Just 5 on the clock. Up again. Boy, hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Shot by Levine, no good. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
It's good. Irving's got his second bucket on the night.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Now here's Hart. Pass to Sexton. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
He's really carrying the load. But no man can do it all by himself.
For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Hart. Pass to Irving. Fires it. And he can't get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. On the wing, Levine. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Zach Levine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Outside Irving. Back to Sexton. Jacks up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Chicago foul.
Both teams will... And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Pass to Abaji. Now here's Irving from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight to the paint. Here's Jay. That shot off. And Utah will come the other way. Here's Sexton. Inside, here's Markkanen, and Markkanen with the stuff.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Here's Taylor. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Sexton. On the wing, Irving. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Jazz ball.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Utah. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do. finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hart's checked in.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Sexton passes to Markkanen. Outside Irving. Back to Markkanen. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Sabonis. The Bulls shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Taylor's shot is off.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Irving, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Jay. And he dunks it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
So it's Utah now, following the bucket by the Bulls. Hart, basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Hart's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
In a league with the most skilled athletes in the world, Kyrie just stands out. He can do anything with his handle, and he has every finish around the hoop.
Here's Jay. Up top, Sabonis. The three. Here's Taylor. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Lauri Markkanen. First.
Talking about Kyrie, I'll put you on the spot here, Richard. Is he the most skilled current NBA player?
Yes, without a doubt. He is the most skilled current NBA player, and it's really him and then everyone else because it's the efficiency in which he can do it. And you did put me on the spot. Obviously, Steph has handles and a shot. The Beard can do some crazy stuff also, but Kyrie is my top.
Puts it up from 12, and it's Chicago with a board. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight to the inside. And that one's good. Jay.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Irving. Back to Sexton. Pulls up at the elbow. Outside Hart. Pass to Markkanen. Fades and shoots. Goes up again. And he sinks the layup. And the Jazz lead by 16.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Jazz.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And they...
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for tuning in. So long.
Chains on, walked in this, put on my chains on, yeah, she finna do what I say so, okay, she finna do what I say so, walk, 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 walk. pants. I won't buy her no flowers, but I buy her here. Yeah, I came from Iran. Auntie, and she out in Japan. Wait. Woke up in the morning and I went and spent the 50 bucks. How was you? Ran out of in Colombia. And she called my phone. That's not my son. Walked in. 80,000 on my wrist. Yeah, sipping. Don't sip. No way. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Yeah, she finna do what I say so. Okay, she finna do what I say so. Walk, 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 you walk, walk, you walk, walk. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Walked in this, put on my chains on.
Off of the porch or hit the if it happens to it makes surround sounds on my lap. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns. I came back around like I got a bag now, but it's not with the bloodhounds making love sounds to a bad chick.